Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here with...
Riley.
It is June 23rd. That's a look. June 23rd, 2022. It is Thursday afternoon or evening at
6:22.
6:22. It's been a beautiful day out. It's been cooler out today. It was only 83, which was so nice. Man, some of our friends down in Florida and stuff been talking about, being over 100 degrees there, and when you have the high humidity, it's like, ugh. So we felt very blessed that was lower temperatures. We had to go out and run a few errands. At this point in time, we go and run errands twice a week. That's typically. Sometimes if we don't have anything else special to go into town, we'll do it just once a week. This week we had to do it twice a week. I did not go to physical therapy Monday. I did go down and get my driver's license. I think I already talked to you guys about that. So I'm good for the next 8 years. But I just don't feel that I need the physical therapy. And frankly, I don't want to go in to a place 3 times a week and exercise. I can do those exercises at home. I don't like going to a public gym. And 2, I like to limit how much exposure I get to other people, especially with COVID and stuff. So and I forgot you have to wear a mask all the while you're in there. That's very uncomfortable. You have somebody that has asthma and stuff, and it's like the minute I put a mask on, I feel panicky. I have to sit there and talk myself down and do deep breathing. So that's very challenging. But I just didn't want to. I just don't want to go in 2 or 3 times a week. I don't like that kind of commitment. I like my schedule to be pretty free. We don't keep standard hours. We're very much night owls. It's like all night owls. Just not night owls. We're all night owls now. Like so many of you guys. But we are now getting up earlier in the morning. We'll take care of what we need to take care of, and then we're going to take a nap in the afternoon, okay? Typical old people, we need to have our nap time. Not always, but, sometimes, like today. We got up early, and which was good because our friend who does our lawn was here and stuff. Brad went out and visited with him and paid him and stuff, and, while he was doing our yard. And then we ran in town. We had to get a prescription. And we stopped and got lunch. Typically, if we go into town, we normally will stop and get some lunch. But what we do is we look for the deals with, yes, the fast food places. But most of them have a deal where the 2 of you can eat for around $10 to $15. Today was $12. We went to Taco Bell and got one of their cravings boxes. Well, we each got one. Typically, I usually always give Brad my soft drink because I have brought my coffee with me. And then we stop at City Lake Park and watch our friends, the ducks and geese. And, occasionally some turtles. Occasionally you'll see some fish jumping. And just really enjoy the beautiful park and just, we watch, like, there's certain groups of ducks and geese that have had babies, and now we're watching the babies grow up, and, and it really is very, very nice. So, and then we need to go to the grocery store. Brad enjoys going into the grocery store now that he can walk, and so we usually go over to Food Lion, and, we look at the weekly flyer the night before, and pick out what are good deals. And I like to wait out in the car. See, it's kind of reversed. Usually you'll see the gentleman waiting out in the car and the woman's in shopping. Well, we're kind of the reverse. I see out in the car with the jelly bean, and we people watch. And he's in the grocery store, not buying a massive haul, but it's just the 2 of us. As you see, we're pretty well stocked up on things. So, but this week they had, I like their graham crackers, and so does Brad, because they're just sweet enough, but they're crunchy. They don't have as many carbs, and we've really cut back on how much we eat. Because we're on the Ozempic, and she increased our Ozempic, so we're really have cut back how much we are eating, which is nice. We're both losing some weight, which is why she increased it. And, we've been more conscious. So anyway, like I said, we love the graham crackers, all the cinnamon ones. They had a deal where if you bought 2 boxes, you got a box free. You see, they're the most economical anyway, because it's like $1.89 a box. So we took advantage of that and got 9 boxes. That means we got 3 boxes for free. Those will last us a long time. Like I said, we don't go through them like we used to. Like we had to make ourselves eat a little bit of breakfast this morning, which was we each had 2 of the squares of graham crackers so we could take our pills. But our blood sugar was great. Yours was 94.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was 98. I did have to get a new testing kit because I lost, I don't know how, my testing kit. I've searched all over my bedroom and stuff. So, the testing kit was only like $9. Now the Lancet device, it was $10 also. And then the testing strips, I can get 100 of them for around $18. So I went with the Rely On. They're, that Walmart carries again. So we got all that. Don't forget too, I have a whole nother vial of 50 count testing strips here in the bottom of this drawer. For our devices are now different. So they make a new model and stuff. So of course you can't use the old testing strips. But anyway, so we take advantage, like strawberries were 3 for $5, which was a great deal. And we really love, we limit our fruit, but, they say berries are good for you. Brad cut up a watermelon we had gotten the other day, and it was tasteless in the inside. Not only that, it was limp. You guys ever had like a limp piece of watermelon? Even when it was in the fridge and stuff, it was still limp. So we just threw it away. Brad said it was just horrible. So,
Yeah.
Well, I always clean out the fridge every week when we go shopping. I like to wipe it out, go through it really well, and as I'm putting away the new groceries in, I threw that away. Yeah, so that was about it. Then we came home. We visited with the UPS driver because she said she was so used to coming here. She was teasing us. And it's like, no, it wasn't for us. I'm like, I don't have anything coming.
Yeah.
I have my Lancet device, but I think it's supposed to come here tomorrow or something. But everything else going fine.
Yeah.
I felt really happy today, Except I can't really see you guys. I don't know why. Sometimes my eyes will get a little wackadoodled on me. But I felt really happy today. And I know Brad did too. I just felt happy to be alive and to be out and about. And you come to terms with things that have happened in your life or things that may be happening. And you realize that you're not a victim in life. Absolutely not a victim. You're a warrior. Because you overcome so much stuff in your life. You learn from things that happen and you carry on. You're like, okay, well, that's unfortunate. Not my doing. Have no control over it. Carry on. And that's what we do. We've been spending a lot of time together lately. Kind of almost rediscovering each other, which has been wonderful. It's another chapter in our life. You have your ebb and your flow of any relationship. And it's a simple little thing like spending more time cuddling. But it makes you feel so much closer,
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we've been doing that. We've been watching Hotel Hell, or we'll watch Cops, and which we enjoy too. Or once a week we'll pick out a movie.
Yeah.
So, dogs are all doing great. Charlie's back doing everything he did before. He's definitely announcing his presence to everybody. Right, Charlie? Are you woo-wooing it? I know. You just got done doing acrobatics, right? Jelly Bean went with us today. She was just in heaven. And Nixie's doing great. She was really, really super playful this morning on the bed. Generally, you will find all five of us people, because now the cat, has passed away, but she's out of pain and in such a better place. But you'll find all five of us on the bed, all kind of piled up. And Brad said it's a good thing we have three animals, and we have, our four arms and hands because we utilize all of them. So, because they all get along great though. They'll all be on the bed playing and getting love ups from us. Hi, little jelly bean. I know. And she's staring at me. Why are you staring at me? But everything's going great. Still working on my paintings. I haven't actually worked on my paintings because I don't know. We just kind of get sidetracked with stuff. Every day I say to Brad, I need time to paint. And then life happens. You get busy doing stuff, and then by the time evening comes, you're like, oh, too tired. And late evening is usually when I play a lot of my bingo games. I will admit it, I love the online bingo game. Not any of them that charge any money, just the free ones. But I have 4 different ones that I play every day. But they come, you know how once a day you'll get your points or whatever, and that happens like at midnight, starting at midnight. So, and if you get a good run, you might be there for a while. Last night, I was on a really good run on one of them, just because I had been awarded a bunch of points or something. So, yeah, it keeps me entertained. The funny thing is, we used to love to go to the casino. We would go to the one in Deadwood. But once you started playing the online free games, which, I could walk into a casino and have the same game that I play for free, it kind of takes the thrill out of it. I don't want to waste my money. We never were big gamblers. We would have a set amount. Like, if we went, it might be like $30 that we each got. And we would milk it through. One trip, I won so much, so I more than paid for our entire trip. That was nice. That was the only time that happened. And a few times Brad has won pretty decent too. But we never went there with the expectation we were going to win. It was more like, this is what we might spend for an evening out. So, But once you started the online, we could play these games every day for free. You're like, why am I sitting here playing these? So, we don't know.
Well, a lot of it, when we would go up to Deadwood, we might play for 10 minutes and then wander and look at the streets.
Yeah, that was a good thing about Deadwood, because you could walk up and down those cobblestone streets, and they had a lot of museums and stuff too. And so that was really a lot of fun.
Yep. Yeah, because there was the Bullock Hotel, which is
right
back from the 1800s, and I know they had one casino down low that was they had movie memorabilia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which was very cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. I mean, that's what, like I said, we like stop in one casino and play a little bit. Of course, I used to love to play the penny slots. And, they're always nice and honest. If you want a drink, well, we usually would order a soft drink. Stay there a little bit and then wander on down. And, we have a lot of really good memories there because, like, one year we were there right before Halloween. So that Saturday night, the whole town was having Halloween for the adults. And that was a lot of fun.
Yes.
You saw some really crazy costumes and walking up and down the cobblestone streets. It happened to be one of those rare occasions where the weather was perfect. You weren't having a feet of snow or any ice or the wind really whipping you to death. We've been there when it snowed, and it's absolutely gorgeous up in those mountains and stuff right after it snows. Just breathtaking. And the smell of the pine and the fresh snow. And, we've been there in the summertime. We've had some good hotel rooms. We've had some really We had one hotel room that was so bad that the sink was at the end of Brad's. We usually would get 2 beds. But the sink was at the end of Brad's bed. Literally. We weren't staying at our normal hotel. We had one specific hotel we really loved. But it was booked. So we had to get this room. And that was the same room. Was that the same room that we had the wasp right outside?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it was a no smoking, so I would go outside to have a cigarette with the other smokers, and we were all being assaulted by these wasps. Well, we let the hotel management know 3 or 4 times, and they just didn't really care at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're all like, you know, it's like, you know, incoming and everybody ducking, so, you know, that was interesting. But hey, we made some friends there, so.
Yeah. One of my favorite memories is we had gone up there, and actually we rode the bus. They had a bus out of Casper, and that was the time the bus got stuck. And then I remember this one couple had rode the trolley down into Deadwood from our hotel, and the weather was so bad they shut down the trolley, and
They shut down early, yeah.
and the husband had got a cab.
Charlie, come here, please.
Charlie.
See, he's back to normal.
Yeah. And the husband had gotten a cab and came back up to the hotel, and he left his wife down there in Deadwood.
No. She showed up in the cab later.
Oh, yeah.
He rode the trolley back with us. Come here. Honey, call him over.
Come here, Charlie. Knock it off, okay?
Yeah, because that's what we were all
Okay.
asking him where she was, remember?
Yeah. Yep.
And he was like...
Yeah, he left her down there, which...
And she came back in that cab, and you could tell. And she didn't say a word to him. She just looked at him. She started walking to their room. He trailed behind with his head down. You know.
Yeah.
Of course, the next morning we all had to give him major
grief.
Yeah, but yeah, that was okay. You have to picture. Okay, it was kind of icy and cold, you know, because it was the middle of winter, and everybody dresses appropriately except for he is wearing shorts, but he wears shorts year round if he can. Well, everybody's looking at him because when you get to Gillette, Wyoming, it was snowing like crazy. We're talking blizzard conditions. I mean, us that were stupid enough to be smoking, we're all outside kind of huddled together, right? So, we get back on the bus. You know, the bus broke. Everybody was running into this restaurant, too, to order. Well, you had to order and wait for the food to come and to get back on the bus. There wasn't enough time. And I told Brad, I said, we're never going to get an order through. We went to the convenience store that was attached to it and bought some stuff. You know, we knew there was no way. But anyway, we all get back on the bus, and it is long. But the bus driver, he was good. He's like, I promise you guys, I'm going to get you guys there. No problem. Well, on the last really steep hill going into Deadwood, it's really steep uphill. And he is crawling. We're going slower and slower until we stop. And he had pulled over by that time. A little bit. We were stuck. He's calling, you know, because he needs help. This big bus with all these people stuck now. I don't know who got the bright idea. Was it you?
I don't know.
One of us. We all were friends by then. We were the youngest couple there, but who cares? That we all need to get on the back of the bus to get more weight on the back of the bus. So everybody went to the back of the bus, and that gave enough counterweight that he was able to then get the bus up the hill. And of course, we all major smart asses. We're all like, I think we can. I think we
Yeah.
can. And by the time we got to the top of that hill, and you overlook Deadwood, and then it starts. Charlie is fine, guys. You see his toe? See him there? That's him. That's him right there. That's Charlie right there. See, he is perfectly fine now. He wants out.
Hey, come here. Come
He
here.
is just a knucklehead. But by time, hang on a minute. He can get his beast under control. Holy moly, Charlie. See, he is fine. It's a miracle. But anyway, by the time you get to the very top of the hill, and then it starts a decline into Deadwood. And so you're overlooking that whole little town, which is a beautiful sight to see anyway, all the old rustic. But anyway, we all cheered. We all cheered because it had been a long trip. That bus was hours longer than it was supposed to be because of the weather. The hotel, didn't the hotel have some food already for us? I thought they had like snacks and stuff.
I think they did.
I think we got there, we're all late checking in. They're all waiting for us, right? They were super about it. I remember they had some hot hors d'oeuvres and stuff. Because, their restaurant was already shut down and they were on the edge of town. And so they knew, and really, after a certain point in time, there's nowhere to really get food anyway. So, yeah, it was really nice. And we all kind of, some of us had hot coffee. Who wanted to drink and needed one had one. And we all just hung out. And we had so much fun that bus trip. We really did. The hotel had a really good package if you were traveling on the bus. And, it was a package deal. It was their bus. And so it was like all-inclusive. And they gave you so many credits for to use gambling. Not credits. They gave you so much, like here's $30, and stuff. And they played different games at different times, which was a lot of fun. So we have a lot of good memories of Deadwood. I miss trips like that. There was one that we took that was a concert package involved. Same hotel, but it wasn't with a bus. And it was a wonderful concert. And you got a limo ride to the concert and back. You didn't have to mess with any of the traffic or anything. It was nice. It was nice. A lot of good memories. A lot of good memories. So, yeah, things are good. Things are good. I mean, I've decided to quit worrying about what's going to happen in the future. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. There's no stopping it. It doesn't do any good for me to worry about it. Just kind of live each day to the fullest. And that's what we've been doing. I feel good. My arm feels pretty good. Once in a while it's sore, and then I just need to exercise it more. I use it a lot. There's a lot of things I couldn't do before I can do. I know I see him next month, I think. So we'll evaluate then. It's just arthritis. There's not going to be really right now any surgery that needs to be done. Thank you, goodness. I guess not.
No.
Nope, she's not one out. So, next time I do a video, we'll show the rocks and fossils and stuff. Brad only did. We still have like half a bag of the gems and stuff. But he enjoyed going outside and doing them. I'm working on a diamond painting. And also always looming the hats. Hoping to get some sewing done in the next couple of days. Because I want to finish these paintings. I have a painting almost finished. And then I have a couple other ones that are getting pretty close. So I need that area for it to sew. I can't do any mending. I can't do any sewing until I have that area cleaned up there in the bedroom. So that's getting better. The bedroom's getting better. I kind of moved some stuff around, opened stuff up. House is getting better. I know it might look like a mess, but that's just shelving and stuff. There's not cabinets that really come with this, so There's a lot of shelving. But, you know, we're happy, so what does it matter, right? What else? That's about it. Still haven't quit smoking. But I'm smoking less, so, you know, I eventually will get back off it. It's just, you know, there's, you know, things that happen, and you have to kind of come to terms with stuff, and I have, and I am, and so is Brad, but it's all good. There's no need to really worry about it, you know. Those of you that are really close to me know, and it's just life. You keep the good memories, you let go of the rest, you forgive, because forgiving means you're at peace in your heart. It's not really that you're forgiving like, oh, I'm forgiving, please do that again. I forgive you because I'm going to put this at rest in my heart. And I'm doing that. So, that's a good thing. So, you have anything else to say? We're just having chicken nuggets tonight because we knew we have a busy day. Like, we still have to go do all our medications and stuff. And so we're just having chicken nuggets. We had some mashed potatoes left that Brad made the other night. And then vegetables. We're having some vegetables. We've been eating a lot more vegetables. You know.
They have we get those chicken tenders from Food Lion, and they're honey.
Oh, I thought that was nuggets on the bag.
Oh yeah, maybe they are.
Is that what? Yeah, they're really good though.
Yeah, they are.
And they're inexpensive.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And you know, and you were talking about like when we go to City Lake, and there's just something that's just good for the soul when you know we get to sit there and when Jelly lets us hold hands, and you see the ducks and the geese out swimming on the water, and the little wakes that they make, and
seeing the butts up in the air because you know they went down, and
and then usually we'll see a few turtle heads up above the water.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've ever seen a whole turtle. I think
no.
I think it's just turtle heads that live there. You know, but there's something about it. It's very, very.
We've been there in every season. We always go there at least once a week. Usually, it's odd if we don't.
Yep.
You know, but that's kind of our spot.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, we're doing good. Brad's feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep. Oh yeah. You know, and of course, like today, there was some stuff I wanted to get done, and we got home and we
put away the groceries and stuff, and we both weren't feeling real hot because of the heat. And yeah. I know it was only 83, but you know, it is humid here. Not as humid as Florida, but I don't tolerate heat very well at all. Yeah. And since we've gotten older and with the diabetes, neither does Brad. And so we just need to cool off. We each had a popsicle. That really helped.
Yep.
And then we were both tired. We'd only gotten about 4 hours sleep or so. We needed to lay down.
Yep.
We're old. We need to lay down. And
yep.
Of course, the poodle knows. You laugh on how she just climbs on me.
Yep.
And she just lays on me like I'm just,
yep.
you know. But
yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, she was so excited. She was in the car with me, and Brad came out. And he put the groceries in the back of the car, and I asked him if he remembered the graham crackers. He said, oh, no, he didn't. He said, let me go back in and get some. It was like he shut the door, and then he started walking off, and she started crying because it was like, wait, because she was so excited to see him, but he didn't get in the car. You know?
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, she was a goofball today.
Yeah, she was.
You know, but
she's very, very happy.
Yeah, like I said, it's just... You know, it's just so therapeutic, just, you know, sitting out there and watching the birds and, you know, watching the people, you know.
Talk about grocery prices for a minute. Now, the gas came down a little bit. It was $4.59, now it's $4.42. But tell them what you experienced walking through the grocery store today. the prices.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't want to go in for that reason because it's so upsetting to me right now because I've never seen it where everything is inflated.
yeah. Well, and I think I spent about $80, I think
Yeah.
it was, and I mean, a year ago, I would have only spent about 50.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just
And we're not buying expensive things.
no, it is just and I have a tendency not to get extra stuff, because
Really?
oh well, used to. I've gotten worse about it. Don't go there.
I'm not complaining.
I know, but yeah, it's such a shock to see how much these groceries have gone up. I mean, and somebody on a more restricted budget. I mean, we still have to be very, very cautious with
Oh,
what
yeah.
we spend. But somebody on a more restricted budget, I don't know how they're going to make it. Because it is truly, truly scary.
Yeah. It really
You know?
is. It really is. I mean,
Yeah.
I hope. Now I hear in 2 weeks it's really going to hit a really major. Predictions are in 2 weeks. I don't know if it's true or not that another major inflation is going to go on as far as with groceries. So I don't know.
Wow.
So there's that. I mean, we aren't buying expensive stuff. We buy a lot of stuff that we cook from scratch more and more and more.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, buying some chicken tenders is kind of like a big treat. And like I said, a lot of times we'll just have a sandwich in the evening and some vegetables because like I said, we eat our big meal in the afternoon. But yeah, it's just been.
Yeah, I can't even imagine trying to raise kids. I mean, between feeding and clothing, and
Oh man, wait till back to school time. That's gonna be something.
Yeah, I just don't know how these people do it.
It's like, like I know some of you are going, well, what are you gonna do? It's like nothing.
Yeah.
Except for talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about ways to,
Yep.
buy those. You go through your flyers and you buy what we call cherry pick.
Mm-hmm.
You hit those specials. Now, if I had a family, if it wasn't just Brad and I would have bought probably 3 more containers of strawberries, cut those all up and frozen. Because, it's a really great price. 3-pound strawberries for $5 is really, really hot in this area anyway.
Yeah.
Things like that. Or if I had kids still, and I would have bought a lot more graham crackers.
Yeah.
Because graham crackers are really versatile. You can bake with them.
Yep.
You can do all kinds of different snacks with them. I would have bought just some plain ones too. And, after school snacks and everything. So, I know for a long time, remember there for a while, Albertsons was having case lot sales.
Yep.
And we would hit those. And then Smith did it a lot too.
Yep.
And a lot of times, what we were eating for the month was what was really hot on a case lot sale.
Mm-hmm.
1 month we got tired, or 1 year we got tired of, we bought a lot of tuna.
Yeah.
And they all were so sick of tuna for a while, but
Yep.
it was like a phenomenal price. I think it was like 4 cans for $1 or something. I mean, but we would hit case lot sales at Smith's, which is a Kroger store, for like their canned goods, their tomato products and vegetables. So we would just wait till they had that and load up, or they would do like the macaroni and cheese or different things like that, which we didn't do much of that.
No.
But, you buy what is really a hot sale, because.
Well, you got us kind of spoiled on mac and cheese, because you used to make it.
But it's not cheap to make homemade macaroni and cheese at all.
No, it isn't.
And now it didn't really seem like a whole lot of worth the effort to make it when it was just him and I, and we don't need to eat a lot of it. So it's like now we will share a normal sized bag of chips for a week because we just don't eat very many of them. We'll get the lightly salted ones, you know, because like I said, this Ozempic is really great. You have to watch your numbers. If you ask your doctor to go on it and stuff, you have to test. So you have to test religiously because it will dive your numbers down. You could get in trouble. So you really need to watch that. That's the biggest thing I say. And be prepared for some stomach upset. Brad has some stomach upset from it. I do not. I've gotten lucky with that. You know, once in a while I would have like a little bit of stomach upset, but not really. You take it once a week, but it helps, really helps with your diabetes, and it's also known to help with weight loss because you are not hungry. It's kind of like the Victoza was, so you're not near as hungry. You get full a lot faster. I mean, you know, so it's great.
Yeah, and that's
I love
one of,
it.
that me too, and that's one of the things that's just really really shocking is how what little it takes to fill us up, and we're just you know, food is just got to be very very unimportant.
Coke Zero. Yeah, it isn't, and you would get full so fast. Last night Brad made. We weren't really feeling like eating, so we had some lunch meat. He just made us each a sandwich, you know, and I ate half my sandwich. I was just full. And I don't like feeling that heavy fullness. We both hate that anymore. So, because I'd eat my vegetables first. So it's still in the fridge, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Yeah, it was still in the fridge. I mean, it's a good feeling. I hope it lasts because, you know, it's nice. Get full faster, not you know, wanting to eat the house down, I always say. You know, one of them days where you get really hungry and you're like, I'm going to eat the house down. Like during the other night, I was so hungry, I'm like, there is no way. He gave me enough stuff, I'm like, I'm going to need 3 times as much of this stuff. I couldn't even finish half of it.
Yeah.
You know, he laughs. Sometimes he fixes his plate in what he knows that I'm not going to be able to eat. So, it's a thing. He's always done it. He'll do that ordering food too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not now because you're getting full so fast too.
I know.
But yeah, he used to say, oh, she's ordering this and this. She's not going to eat near that. So I'll just order this and this because she's going to tell me, can you finish this? Do you want this? No. Anyway, I'll get off here. I probably bored you guys to death. We like coming on here and visiting with you guys. It's fun. So, we're going to feed the puppies. We're going to feed us. We're going to go back and we're going to watch probably some more Hotel Hell and do our pill. Is that exciting?
We know how to live on the edge.
We're going to be setting up our weekly pills. So, anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope everything's going well for you. Remember that we love you guys, and we do cherish your friendship so very much. I don't know what I would do without you guys. You guys are family to me, and I hope that you're making the best of whatever you're going through. And we will talk to you later. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.